Hi everyone, it's Trish again from Hobby Hoppers, and you might have watched my easy Christmas tree tape card version 1, which you can see here, and now I'm going to show you a second way to make a super easy Christmas tree card. All you need for this one is cardstock. I've got some pre-cut rectangles that I like to use to stick onto my cardstock so I don't ruin my cardstock in case I make a mistake. And for this one I've actually cut a little border, some green cardstock to put behind, some washi tape, and I'm going to use new washi tape that we've just got in the shop this week. Aren't these gorgeous? I just love these ones with the foil. They've got gold foil on, but look at that little car with the Christmas tree on it. I love it. And the second one here, which says joy, it's a paler pink, not your traditional colour. It's got a little truck as well. Oh, this one's got a little caravan too, somewhere. I think it's on this one. Oh no, must be on another one I've got. Anyway, they're super cute. So I'm going to use those today. And the other things you'll need is card base, of course, and some bling. Bling could be anything. Could be sequins, could be stickles, could be gems, could be anything you've got. Stars are really good, obviously, for trees. Anyway. Oh, and a grey lead. I forgot. You need a grey lead. So I better get one of those, huh? And an eraser. A grey lead and an eraser. Very handy. Okay. Get rid of this out of the way. Let's get stuck into it. Oh, I've already got grey lead on my cardstock. To start with, we just need to figure out where we're going to put our tree. So you can just draw a triangle shape like a tree, approximately where you want to put it. It's a bit small. Make it like that. This is going to be erased later, so don't worry too much. Of course, if you're a perfectionist, you can rule out a triangle. There we go, that'll do. I'm just going to erase the lines in the middle. Okay, so that's going to be my guide for my Christmas tree. Now, I'm going to get the tape, and I'm probably not going to use scissors. Oh, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. See how I go. I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I'm just going to tear it and place it there, across my triangle. Oh, actually, I could have used a lighter grey lead because this particular washi tape is actually a little bit translucent, so you can see the grey lead through it. So actually I'm going to pull that up and lighten my outline. I just need to see approximately where to go, so I don't want it to be too dark. There you go. That should do it. You won't be able to see that under surely. Okay, now I'll try that again. Tear another piece. Washi tape sticks really well when you tear it, as opposed to cutting it. I don't know why, it seems to grab on the page better. And I'm just going to stick that down. And then I'm going to grab another one. This one's cute. Snowmen, Christmas trees. You won't be seeing any of that on my design, but there we go. I'm just going to tear a little bit. Stick it on there. I might actually take another piece and stick it. That's a bit thick. You can do this with stripes, perfect straight stripes if you prefer. I know there's a lot of card makers out there who don't like the messy look. They prefer it to be more perfect. That's okay. This one's cute. This has got candy canes and a wreath style like on it. Tear it. Obviously I have an endless supply of washi tape, so I'm not too particular about how much I use because I'm not going to run out anytime soon. I hope this card works out. Tear it again. Just put it. And I'm just going to place it, not too, doesn't have to be straight. In fact, it's better if it's wonky. Need something a little bit contrasting there. Might use this one. This one's got lots of text all over it. I'm going to tear a little tiny piece for the top here. No, actually I'm not going to put that on the top. Don't like using white ones on the edges. Oh, can't tear it. There we go. That's pretty good. Now, tear that there and tear that there. So I'm using the triangle as a guide. Didn't do a good job. As to where I'm going to place each piece of washi tape. Save that for later. I need another bit of this pink one. Oh, there's some here. I like the edges to be torn, so I'm tearing all the straight bits off. There we go. Is it starting to look like a tree? Not really, but hopefully it will by the end. This little one with a truck on it. That needs to go over a little bit more because I need it to start getting longer as I go down the tree. There we go. It's not a perfect science, this method, but I'm liking how that's looking. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's try some of this. Looks like it's got pine leaves, candy canes, and pine cones on there. I'm tearing my straight edges off because I don't want, oops, I don't want straight edges. Turn that up that way. Yeah, I like that. Some more blue. Maybe I'll leave the straight edge on this one. Will that look weird? Oh. Nah, it won't look too weird, I don't think. Put it on a bit crooked. Excellent. These colours aren't traditional Christmas colours, I don't think. They're a little bit Christmassy because they're that teal colour. It's almost that Christmas tree colour. We need another piece of this one. One of my favourites. Need it to be about that long. Let's see if I can tear it nicely. So when you're trying to tear the edges off, you probably want a slightly longer piece than what you intended, because it can tear in directions you maybe don't want to go, and you end up breaking it in half. How's that? It's working? I think that's working. Oh, I've got another little piece in my hand here that could probably go at the top. Oh no, I want to put a different colour there. I might put some of this one at the top. Does that work? I should be pushing these down, burnishing them right into that cardstock so that they don't come up. I'm actually liking how this is turning out, which is good. I'm going to use more of this one. So pretty. It's got little penguins, snowman. Not that you'll see them. Just tore the penguins in half. Oh, I don't like that that's got a fat bit. I might put that down here. Something else in between. There we go. That's starting to look like a tree, I think. What colour do I want in here? Maybe some more of this blue one, or some more. This one. I should be having a second card and using all my scraps on the second card. Easy way to make 2 cards at once, but I'm never that organised. Is that too much blue? Yeah. I think make it skinnier. Does that work? I don't know about that piece. I don't like that piece. I'm going to pull it up. Save that for another one. The text, I haven't used it again. I'll use that. This one says, Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, bright and jolly, jingle bells, snowman, all sorts of things. I don't want the words to be completely obvious though. It's not my sentiment. Fiddly. Actually, it's not that fiddly. It's pretty easy. There we go. This is just me trying to get rough edges. I keep getting thick bits on the left and not on the... Oh, maybe I just turn it upside down. Would it be weird if the word was upside down? It might be a bit weird. Okay. I might do it. Move it over a little bit. Straighten it out. A bit more of this one. Oh, I've got bits everywhere. I should just use those. This one tears really easily. Yeah, that's the kind of shape I want. Is it long enough? Oh dear, it might not be long enough. Pretty good. I just need a tiny little bit more for the top. I think I want this pink one there. No, I want this one. Because I've got pink there. It needs to be a skerrick. That's pretty good. There you go. Do you think it looks like a tree? I do. I quite like it. That's it. Now, we need a stem and a pot. And I might make a pot. Is that too much? Red glitter. Maybe a light gold. Yes, that's better. A light gold glitter. So I didn't think about this when I was preparing, but a little bit of scrap paper would be useful for this. So I'm going to cover on the end. This is a nice light gold glitter. And cover this bit in some glitter tape. That's better. That'll be big enough. Get my scissors. Make a pot. Of course, you could cut a pot out with a die if you wanted a perfect pot. But is that too big? It's a bit big. Let's cut it down a little bit more. Ooh, straight lines and me, not friends. That's better, I think. Good. Now we just need a stem for our tree. Do you think I need a bit more here? Does it look a bit bare? Let's see. A stem for our tree. I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape. No, I might use a plain colour. Maybe a plain colour. I'm going to use, what about some copper? That looks nice with all those tones, doesn't it? It's a nice skinny, hopefully not too skinny for the tree. I'm going to put that, I might actually cut that straight. It's in the wrong angle. It's a bit better. Is that in the middle? Oops. Close enough. Look at that. How easy is that? When you're going to make a lot of Christmas cards, you want them to be easy and quick. And then I can put my pot there, which I still think might be a little oversized. I'm going to keep cutting. This is what makes it. All the tweaks, little tweaks that you do. Ah! Oh, I lost my pot. I think that'll do. It's not a perfectly straight pot, but that's my style, not perfect. Better done than perfect, right? That's one of my favourite sayings. Maybe doesn't apply to cards, but anyway. Glue that down. I'm always guilty of forgetting to put the lids on my glue after I use them and they dry out. Actually, I'm really quite pleased with how this has turned out. I love those colours together. I'm glad. Now what we need, I don't know that you can actually see any of the grey lead, but just to be sure, I'm just going to run over my tree with my eraser, and I'm doing it in the opposite direction to which the washi lay because I don't want to push them up. Anyway, there's a little bit, oh that's a bit of washi tape, random stray. that off. My scissors are too big. There we go. Look at that. One Christmas tree. It just needs something on the top. And I reckon that this would be the nicest because it will bring the pot in. So I might try make a star. Let's try. I'll just draw a star on the back of this. And something to cut around. I need smaller scissors. Hopefully this will work. Of course, I'm sure that most of you will have stars in your stash, real stars, already made stars, and of course you could use those. But I just want to show you that you can do it with just washi tape and paper. In this case, glitter tape. Is that the ugliest star you've ever seen? Oh, it's pretty bad. I'm just going to make an adjustment here. I kind of like wonky stars though, they're cute. Look at that. Does it stand out enough? I'm pretty pleased with how that's turning out. I think maybe I should have done the star in a brighter colour, but that's okay. Let's just go with that. We can always change it later. Nope, don't like that. Twist it around a bit. That's why I like liquid glue, because you can move it for a little bit. There we go. How's that? It's turned out pretty good. And I'll put this on the backing paper and then put it on my cardstock. How easy is that for a Christmas card? Of course you can add a sentiment. Again, I've lost my cardstock, but I quite like that. I might actually stick that down to there with some double-sided tape this time. Or you could put foam tape to give it some dimension. Oops. Of course I would run out of my tape right here now. So do we do a combination of tape and glue? Is that allowed? Is that completely silly? Oops, too much glue. Hopefully that'll hold. I've got washi tape on my backing card. It's hard to put it straight when you can't put your head right over it. There we have it. It doesn't even really need a sentiment, I don't think. It's quite self-explanatory. Merry Christmas. Here's one I made a long time ago. It's not in the best shape anymore, but you can see with this one I did cut and I used straight pieces and it's just as effective, although I much prefer this one. It's super cute. You can decorate your tree with some bling. Oops, but you don't need it. You can just use paper and washi tape and make a card. And that's what I love about this. I've made a mess, a big mess. Yeah, easy. Okay, so here's my finished card. I've added a few things, obviously. I've just added a border and popped it on a card base. You can see I've added some jewels here to make like Christmas lights. Hopefully you can see that. And that's my finished card. You could probably put a sentiment down here. But, I quite like it the way it is. I'm going to show you a couple of others that I made. Here's another one that I made, very similar. Different colours, not your traditional colour palette. For this one, I used stickles for the gems, for the Christmas lights. And I used a lawn fawn border for the edge, the scallop border. And yeah, I think it's kind of cute. And this one's probably my favourite. For this one, I use these thin washi tapes, super thin. They come in sets. Like, for example, that's a set that you can get together. Okay, this one comes in a set like this, with these kind of colours. So, and what I've done with this one is I've just popped them down straight. I use the triangle in the background as well. And then I have fussy cut around the tree and mounted it with some foam tape. And I've cut a star the same way out of the white glitter, which is my favourite glitter to use for this kind of thing. And I don't know if you can see, but I've also added some little lights with the glitter. And I'll show you how I did that, because that's a fun thing to add. You do need patience though for this one. So what I did to do that is I grabbed some paper, some waxy sort of paper would be good, like baking paper or something where it's not going to stick too much. This brown paper is kind of a little bit waxy, not too much. And then I've just popped some glitter tape on the paper, like so. And I've grabbed my hole punch and punched it out, like so. And they tend to go flying sometimes, that one gets stuck. And I've just popped my knife in between the wax paper and the glitter tape. And you can see I'm struggling with it right now. So you just get, I'll try another one. Can you see that? Just stuck the knife between the two like that, and then I've got a lovely little sparkly polka dot to add to my tree. So I could maybe put this one on there like so. And I did it with a smaller hole punch, which is even fiddlier, to make the very small ones that you may be able to see. Anyway, I think this one is definitely my favourite. It's super cute, and it's pink, which is my favourite colour. So that's it from me. I hope you like them. I'd love to see them. If you make some, please tag me at Hobby Hoppers, and yeah, enjoy.